Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the Everything and Nothing podcast with your host. My name is Treys Feelings.
It's cracking, y'all. It's Blue.
J-Rocc.
Man over here seem mad.
Put your dick out
They can't see me. They can only hear me.
so you can still introduce yourself.
My name is Deeisavibe.
Oh, and somebody late today.
Damn sure is.
Docking his pay. Like
Mr.
Luther.
Raspy himself.
This is Luther's janitorial, nigga. I'm docking your pay.
Talking about everything is goddamn great, and then he can't even be on motherfucking time. Shit is ridiculous. But what's going on, Trey? How you feeling?
Oh man. I feel like I just lost 10 pounds.
I mean,
Yeah. It was heavy.
that was the number 2.
Yeah, it was heavy. I just left the secret squirrel mission.
Yeah, definitely.
Mission accomplished. Came back. We
Okay.
ready to go now.
Well, I can tell you definitely feeling on one.
Listen, it's the last episode of the season.
It's the last hoorah.
My last episode with y'all here.
Yeah,
It won't be y'all last episode, but
yeah.
you know.
It damn sure won't be our last episode. But definitely his last episode here.
Mm-hmm.
This is a little farewell type of thing. Just a relocation, that's all. Switching up. the
Yeah, I'm gonna
climate.
tap in from abroad and
Yeah,
shit.
definitely.
Make some shit happen.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
I feel good. Making my way towards another business opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm making my way towards that. So I feel like that. I feel really good about that actually. So outside of that, it's a gloomy day outside, but I feel great inside.
That's amazing.
Word.
J-Rocc?
What's going on?
I feel good. Can't complain. Excited.
None of that on that surface shit today. Nobody want to hear that cliche
Nah, it ain't
shit.
the surface.
Ah.
I feel good. I feel great.
Yeah.
I really do. I got some good things making its way slowly but surely, but I see the promised land. So
You look like you got a baldy underneath that head.
nah,
head.
good
Oh, I
haircut.
could-
Good haircut. Good haircut.
Oh, it's almost
Heavy on the
it's almost a Boosie shade. Almost got the Boosie.
It's a great haircut.
Yeah, definitely, man. That's cool.
Optimus Prime, how you feeling? Transformer.
I'm not on camera. I'm not checking in.
What
What you mean? What
Oh,
you
I
got-
didn't know I was part of this.
the fuck you got a mic for?
Word.
I'm working in the back end. That's what directors do.
Nah, you ain't working in no
Man,
goddamn
if you
back
don't
end,
cut
no
it out-
goddamn microphone.
Ain't
no
this your
goddamn
last
microphone.
episode too?
Wow, yes it is actually.
Exactly.
So tap in.
Ladies
I'm
and
feeling
gentlemen.
great. I'm
Matter of
feeling
fact, take
great.
Big spot. When Big told me he sit there.
No, I'm feeling great. It's been an honor working with y'all. You know, y'all my bros. It's been fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking at her with this face expression right now because she is full of shit. She's not going nowhere. And if she does, she's going to be going for a couple of months and then she's going to tap right back on in because wherever she's going is not this over here. Is bottom line. But listen, this is her light right now. She feeling necessary to just claim this. She getting up out of here shit. So whatever.
I bet you I don't come back.
Why you ain't got to bet me because I'm not a gambling man.
Oh,
She be trying to follow Big Bro. It's all right. You know what I'm saying?
first of
I
all,
lead the way.
oh no,
I lead the way. It's all right. It's all right. Just say you look up to me, you admire me.
I would never
You know
say
what I'm
that.
saying?
Matter of fact, yeah, you can start it off. How about that?
Started off how?
It's just, your experience. Since this is your farewell, your experience when it comes
The
down
crazy
to.
part is they gave me this mic to do the work behind the scenes, and
just wanna
all
know.
of a sudden I'm part of the show.
Yeah, I
'Cause
want to
you
know.
are.
I want to know.
So you want to know my experience? What experience?
the experience with us, the brotherhood?
Wow.
Did you develop crocodile skin or do you still have pussy skin?
A little bit of both.
Okay. How so? Why? What's going on?
Y'all definitely turned me into a boy that I never wanted to be. According to Trey, what did you Trey say? I tuck my dick?
Yeah, but you already had that. You already had that. We helped you tuck it. We showed you how to use the tape. You know what I'm saying?
Not the tape.
Tape that
Nah,
shit
y'all
down.
definitely put me onto game for sure.
Okay.
When it came to men, hustling,
Mm-hmm.
being smart, strategic.
So you don't be acting weird no more with men?
That's neither here nor there.
Okay,
but-
cool. You said we taught you something, so I
Mhm.
want to know.
This is the last episode. You got to be more specific. You got to elaborate.
I mean, I still be sneak dicking.
Okay, there we go. The raw content. That's what the people want to hear. All this extra shit.
Not
you know.
sneak dick.
Clean sneak dick.
Queen of sneak dicking.
You queen of sneak dicking?
Absolutely.
You ain't queen of sneak dicking.
Trey could check my location and I'm somewhere I'm not supposed to be.
The queen of it then? Like
Queen
Always
of
sneak digging. Wet pussy and dry pockets.
that shit do not go together. That don't go together. I don't know
That's
how
what
you
I
do that.
I be trying to tell her.
Don't
Why
make
you
sense.
pocket watching? You don't know how much I got.
Listen, I don't know how much you get neither. But you don't never buy no shots at the juice bar, so you ain't getting nothing.
Yeah, man, we got to pull teeth talking about, first of all, she'll say, yo, we going to juice bar tomorrow? And as soon as she get there, all she want to do is...
Don't want to just look in
you just want
niggas'
to be
face.
there.
No, I get my smoothie.
No, that's not
That's
what
not how
you
this
do.
shit works in church.
You
That's
gotta
how y'all do.
you gotta pull up.
You got the basket, right?
Right.
That's the little basket right there. That's the donation.
Collection plate.
Collection plate.
I bought shots before.
All right, cool.
No, you can't say you bought shots before. You gotta come every time. If you wanna hang with the boys, you gotta act like the
What
boys.
is
If
done,
you want a dick,
it's-
you gotta use a dick. The
All right,
fuck?
not too much on me. Can y'all get back to y'all show?
Nah, definitely, it's been a wonderful, wonderful time. Definitely been a wonderful time.
Yeah.
From start to finish. Man, I got memories. I remember even back in the days when niggas didn't even want me to be around them.
Nah.
Because I was the younger one, that's all. That shit used to piss me off. I used to try everything.
I mean, it wasn't just you. It was Penn,
it was me.
Penn, Bruce.
Mm-hmm.
Probably, who else?
AR.
Was that the long hair A?
Yeah, this was the long hair.
Yeah. Long hair
Fact. I had mad acne coming up too and all of that, man. Listen.
I think
Whipping
that
them
turned them into animals though.
Yeah.
Cause I think they try to prove themselves.
That's why Penn now to this day, like, yo, I'm not pussy. That's his favorite line, yo. He be like, I'm not pussy. He be like, yo, so what's up, man? You want to fight?
Yeah, it's been a journey. I think with everybody. And to finally get to this point, I don't know how to feel. Honestly, I feel like mission complete. You get what I'm saying? For a while, like I was here. I felt like I was here for a mission, and I'm at the point where I'm like, I did my job.
Next chapter.
Yeah. You
definitely
know,
next chapter.
I mean, I came back. I wouldn't say to put niggas on, but I came back to put niggas in position, and I feel like I did my part. Some niggas grasped it, some niggas didn't. You know what I mean? But I feel like I laid down certain formats, certain plans, certain things, set certain goals.
Like tuna.
Word. Niggas come out the can.
Put them on the bread.
That's
Shit,
it.
Put them on the bread.
So, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That it's bittersweet for me, like I said last episode. It's bittersweet because it feels like the end of a chapter, but I know it gotta happen. Cause I feel like I hit my ceiling here. You know what I mean? There's nowhere to go from here. So now it's like you gotta expand. Especially when you kind of like the teacher, the leader. It's like, who do you learn from? You need a sensei too. It's like
when you the smartest nigga in the room, man, you in the wrong
you're in
room.
the wrong room.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I hate to use that analogy because I don't
But it's
feel
the
like I'm the
truth.
smartest nigga in the room, but I feel like
When you feel
maybe I'm the more experienced nigga in the room.
or when you feel as though that you have already exhaust your resources, that's really what it is too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you already exhaust your resources in a particular area, it's like, I bet on to the next.
Right.
You know
right.
what I mean?
What
On
else
to
more
the
can I
next.
do?
Right.
Yeah, and that's the point that I reach. It's like I said, those who got it. Those who don't. And I can't allow myself to stay any longer. You know what I mean? In this space, because how we gonna grow?
Yeah, and that's a good point too, considering the fact that a lot of individuals are reluctant to move on to another setting. You know what I mean? Whether it be another environment or whether it be a new task, real life complacent on what they see because that's what they used to seeing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Man, I hear all the time, even from like my aunts, the elders in the family, like the regrets. They'll wish that they might have spun
Move or
off
went, yeah.
Right,
way
right.
sooner. You know what I mean? And then years on later down the line, 20, 30 years later, and they still in the same position, but yeah, I'm gonna call it what it is. It's still the same position. It's a whole lot of regret, then resentment, you know what I mean, within themselves or whatever, or I just don't want to be that. I don't want to
But
be
that goes
place.
back to like what you said in one of the episodes, like we all live 1,000 lives.
Right.
So it's like you gotta look at it like
Or you can.
Yeah,
No, you can.
You can.
We don't all
can.
live it.
Well,
A lot of niggas living one life.
You can live 1,000 lives.
What was that soap opera, One Life to Live, or whatever that shit? Yeah.
So it's like you gotta look at it. This is just one of those 1,000 lives you're about to live, just pretty much in a new setting. That's all.
Yeah, but I gotta attest that to y'all though. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta attest that to my peer group because y'all niggas followed. That's a hard thing for niggas to do. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a hard, especially men. Niggas is egotistical. Everybody got these fucking
Pride.
pride. They got things that get in the way. They want to outshine niggas. They want to hate on niggas. And I could honestly say I never had that within my crew. You know what I'm saying? Like I never
Real shit though.
like I never was one of them niggas like, yo, niggas don't support me or whatever. Like everything I laid out, niggas followed. It was sometimes where it was, we had to fix shit up, but every time I had a plan or every time I said, yo, come on, this is what we doing, niggas was like, come on, let's go.
On hood.
You know what I mean? And
I'm big, my fault to cut your wisdom.
Yeah,
I'm
go
big on, we said this, we spoke about this on one of the episodes as well too. I'm big on like, when you got a game plan, it's you took your time to like really plan that thing on out, and you come to the table and you like, yo, listen, this is what it's hitting for. This is how I feel as though that we can be able to get to this level doing this. Boom, boom, boom. I'm following suit. I don't have the game plan right now. So why not follow suit? I'm not gonna be the cynical individual. I'm not gonna be the negative individual, like, nah, but and looking for reasons why not to follow suit. If I don't have the game plan, let me just follow suit. And in turn, while we're proceeding to move on to that next level, we're learning things. And if I have, I closed mouth don't get fed, and I ain't got no filter on my mouth.
Right.
So if I don't understand something, I'm gonna ask you. You know what I mean? Flat out. Whether it be right there, whether it be afterwards, you'll give me insight, you'll give me clarity. Somebody else might give me insight or give me clarity, and then we'll move on. We grow. That's how that works.
I think we touched on that before, but I think we got to reiterate that like ain't no me without we. You know what I'm saying? Like I could have all the plans, but people don't understand the importance of a team. And when you understand that, you go way further. You know what I mean? I could do a lot of things by myself, but it could happen faster if everybody on the same time.
Yeah.
And another thing is I realize with people, sometimes, and I'm a victim of this too, sometimes we can always find a million reasons not to do something.
Yeah.
How about finding a million reasons to do it?
Right.
That's the challenging part.
Or just one.
Yeah.
Or just one.
Just one.
You get what I'm saying? Just one. If you can find a million reasons not to do something, all right, cool. If that's where your mind is automatically going to,
you don't
then
need
it's
to...
like, it's like, just figure out one reason why to do it. You know what I mean? And just rock with that. I look at it like there's no growth until you actually just shoot your shot.
Right.
That's a fact.
You get what I'm saying? You're not gonna know which angle, like which angle or like which route is gonna actually work for you until you actually just shoot your shot.
Right.
That's it. Point blank period. And then pay attention. That's it. And then also be open-minded to the individuals that's around you, because sincerely, if they're saying something, they got your best.
You wrong.
Yeah, they got your best interest at heart.
And that's why I said I want to thank y'all. I want to commend y'all for always trusting me. You know what I'm saying? Even when I'm wrong, which I'm really not. But
Yeah. You welcome, Stank.
yeah, no, for real though. Like that's pivotal in my journey. You know what I'm saying? Having a team behind me that's just like, yo, whatever you say, come on, let's do it. And people look at, this is why niggas stop a lot or niggas don't progress a lot, because they look at it as dick riding or a nigga under this nigga or whatever. It's like, nigga, we all got the same opinions, but somebody just could see further. When you think that we can't go this far, I'ma show you that we could go this far. And then y'all niggas could follow. That's why I do a lot of shit by myself though, just to prove to y'all that I'm willing to go. You know what I'm saying? From everything, from drilling to planning or whatever. It's like, nigga, I'm gonna go by myself. I'm gonna show you niggas that this shit is possible. I don't like the word can't. You know what I'm saying? It's like, let's find a way. Like,
I feel as though that word shouldn't even be in the vocabulary. You get what I'm saying? Like, it can't. It's no.
There's a million ways to do
I didn't
something.
I didn't caught a whole charge and did a whole. I did time just actually trying something. You get what I'm saying? So therefore, I can be able to come back to the ranch and I can come back to the table and be like, yo, listen, this is a game plan. The first question is, Well, how you know that's gonna work?
Right.
I did it. I'm doing it. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
I put my name on it. You know what I mean?
Coming with the results.
That's
look.
it. You know?
Right.
And I already know my name. It speaks for itself. So if I put my name behind it, I know my brothers is going to jack it. You know
Exactly.
what I mean? And I felt like that's supposed to be the same thing for, you know, with everything. That's why family for me is the ones I choose, not necessarily ones that I'm born into.
Facts.
That's just my thing, period. Y'all my family. You get what I'm saying? So even though we weren't born into, you know, the bloodline, I feel like blood don't make you, just because we share the same blood don't make us related.
Excuse
me, it don't make us family. It just makes us related. You know what I mean? So I feel like a like minds, being able to depend on one another, you know, I got your back, you got my back. And it don't even necessarily have to be anything with money. Trey could call me, excuse me, because he's not available. He might not just be within arm's reach right now. One of my nephews, you get what I'm saying, might be in a school that's right next to me. You need me to handle something when it comes down to his safety. I might be midway about to start a whole session or something. You're doing whatever.
Yeah.
I'm dropping what I need to do because I know I could be able to get there before him. And at the end of the day, he called me. He need me. That's family.
Facts.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
It's not even about necessarily coming up out of your pocket, but just really being able to depend on one another. That's real life, genuine shit. And I feel like a lot of niggas nowadays is just lost because they don't have that.
Like we said before, a lot of people is trauma partners. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You connect to the people that you share certain traumas with and shit like that. Like, if both of our friend died, now we just like connected because we trying to kill the niggas that we trying to kill or whatever. But when that shit is going, it's like we don't got nothing in common.
Then what?
You get what I'm saying? Like, we around each other, we not watering each other, because even all relationships have to be watered, from friends to intimate partners or whatever. So if we not watering each other, if we not leveling up, the fuck is we doing?
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So like, I'm glad I could say I have a peer group in my life that I could level up with. You know what I'm saying? I could go, I could come back, and shit still be the same, shit still be rocking, and you know, we could progress. You get what I'm saying? Niggas support me in whatever I do, and I really I'm really appreciative of that, because honestly, I don't know niggas like us. I know a lot of people say that, but for real,
Nah,
all
for
jokes
real.
aside, like I don't know a lot of niggas that's like us, that don't backdoor each other, that don't pillow talk about each other, you know, shit like that. So it's like
Rules.
Yeah. No, it's not
morals.
Conduct. You know what I mean? That shit
Word.
be weird when other niggas be doing this shit. All I do is categorize it as, man, that shit is just weird behavior. I can't relate. I honestly, I can't relate.
Yeah.
It's super
can't.
weird. And a lot of times, people would just be friends because of the years they knew each other. Nothing in common.
Oh, that
yeah.
too.
I know him from this on this my man. But
The
Little
word
Behold-
friends is definitely
Little
thrown
Behold
around
be
that term,
talking about
thrown
each other
loosely.
around. Like, I seen it, which is crazy. Like,
I talk
seen
about
it.
y'all niggas too, but in y'all face too.
Yeah, that's
Like,
right.
everything I say about y'all, I'm
Hands
saying
down.
it in your face.
I just
like,
said it to D about J-Rocc. I said I tell this stupid nigga all the goddamn time when it comes down to, and I give him the scenario, but right in your face. We not doing all of that
Right.
behind the door. Nah, we not doing none of that.
I might do it behind the doors because you're not there right now, but I'm cool.
I'ma reiterate it
When I
again.
get in your face, I'm
like
like,
what y'all
you
did
just-
with me. How y'all
Where?
y'all
One.
backdoored me a little bit.
Nah, we ain't backdoor you.
Oh, no,
I
we
just
had to
tried to
make
see if
sure.
I was bugging.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Before I flip, because niggas always say, yo, Trey, you be flipping,
So
you be
y'all all went
wilding.
behind my back, had a
Nah, we
conversation.
ain't talk. It
Had a
wasn't about-
conversation amongst y'all.
No,
and then
it was just a
Trey
simple-
blacked on me in the middle
Matter
of
of
the
fact,
street.
it's like
No,
with the
that-
other
it's
text.
wrong.
Am
It's
I
wrong.
bugging? That you was a part of. That's
No, you
what he
see,
was
you
seeing.
emotional. That's
The
not what happened.
The crazy part is he showed no remorse. As he's yelling at me in the middle of the street, people are walking by trying to dap him, and I'm tearing. Tears coming out my eyes.
That's not what
And he
happened.
continued to yell at
She got
me.
out of pocket.
Uh-huh.
She said some weird shit.
Yeah, I remember that time.
Right. And then I'm like,
Am I bugging?
nah, I felt the way.
Yeah.
And
For
I didn't
sure.
want to react. So I congregated. And I tried to
He said,
make sure.
congregated.
I'm like, yo, I'm bugging, or and then everybody's like, nah, you not bugging. She was wilding.
She was wild for that.
I was like, okay. When
Yeah.
I
Out of,
see
but
her,
out of all people,
when
y'all
I see
sent
her-
his.
said
Oh.
fire up the doom shit.
yeah.
Out of
So
all
that's not a
people.
back door. Back
That's not a
door
back
is
door.
like you don't You know what I'm saying? Like a backdoor is different. I mean, backdoor you
To sabotage. Backdoors
basically
like
we had a
sabotage.
mafia meeting, like
Yeah.
Barzini meeting. You know what I'm saying?
That ass.
It was
Well,
just
the
like it
committee.
was just like yo, you got to talk to committee.
Yeah.
You got to get permission.
The commission.
I got permission. They gave me permission. They said, all right, yeah.
Well,
Like I said, all in favor.
Showed up.
No, right message, wrong messenger.
Shoot a dad.
That was the perfect messenger,
Yeah,
messenger
perfect.
actually.
yeah, cause
It
you
tightened
know,
your ass up, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Right messenger.
and you know you ain't gonna get it's gonna be cut. You ain't getting no Riri in this shit. It's no Fenty. This shit is raw. That's it. And then we move forward.
That's
you know what I mean? It wasn't no hard feelings. It was just like, nigga, let's
None
get
at
to
all.
it.
It's love, man. It's always love, man. And I feel like if you can't keep it 100 with your peers,
That's a
right,
fact.
then it's like that's
Y'all
not
need
really
to be around each other.
Yeah, one, you don't need to be around, but then also you got to ask yourself though. You got to ask yourself like, what are you doing though as well? Because I feel like a lot of individuals they'll have full blown conversations with themselves, but then when it's time to articulate it, it comes out watered down. It don't come out how you really want to say it. So they're now low key. Now you start harboring feelings because you didn't put some cut on the shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're not actually you watering down how you really feel. Express how you really feel. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And
that's
then get
it.
past it though.
That's it.
Fuck all of that sitting and holding on to a situation. Bro, come on. Move
Contrary
along.
to popular belief, my feelings get hurt all the time. I just have emotional intelligence. Yeah, for real. Contrary to popular belief, my feelings get hurt all the time. I just have emotional intelligence. I stop, I think about it. I'm like, maybe they right.
No, you just started that when this podcast started because it was the empathy.
No,
Right.
empathy is different.
No,
I'm
I'm
talking
just
about
saying
when
when
I
it
get
came
my
down.
feelings hurt.
Uh-huh.
I know how to. You wouldn't even know my feelings is hurt. That's how
I
much
would.
control I got.
I
I just
would.
be like, oh, okay, all right, and I go back, I reevaluate. I'll be like, maybe she right, but if
I
you,
think you think we don't know when we do.
Yo, I swear.
It's
When-
crazy. We know.
Yo,
when
I
you hurt
did
my
know.
feelings?
No, when your feelings
When
are hurt.
We know.
I know. I got a time.
How?
I know a time.
when,
What's a particular time?
when,
Oh, you want me to?
bro,
Oh, fuck it. It's everything and
Give a
nothing.
fuck.
You got your feelings hurt in a relationship.
when?
When else, Trey? When else?
You talking about
Yeah.
That situation.
See?
Yeah.
No, I don't like that because my feelings wasn't hurt.
No.
I swear to God, it
You was
wasn't.
first of all, you felt like your intelligence was insulted.
Insulted,
Wait.
right? So
Right.
my feelings wasn't hurt. That's a totally different thing.
Hold on, I'm not talking about actually right then and there at that in that instant. I'm talking about overall.
No, it
Overall,
wasn't.
not at all.
No, I told y'all niggas that 100 times. My
And then you said, nah, she did. She
No, I
did.
didn't. I said my intelligence was played with, and I couldn't do nothing at the time because of where I was at. So my feelings wasn't hurt. It was just a mix of emotions to where I couldn't move how I wanted to move. If I could have, I would have smoked some.
I think Blue's talking about after over time.
No, over time, my feelings, I was already emotionally checked out.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? But it's just like you.
I seen hurt in his face.
No,
I
you
did too.
seen.
We was
you
trying to give him an
seen
intervention
the
that
burn.
day, remember?
You seen me. It's a full-time job trying not to kill niggas. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
You see me trying to contain my emotions, knowing that I can't lose it all over
Right.
over that.
So
Right.
we probably
I don't want to
misinterpreted
name
that.
call
Okay.
anybody that I once loved, but I
mhm.
couldn't lose it over that.
Okay, I got
You get
you.
what I'm saying?
All
Like
right, cool.
that, it wasn't a situation where it worked. This, so you see me contemplating, like, do I let this rock or do I go set some shit on fire?
Fire up the doom shit.
Right.
I got-
So that's
okay.
what you seen.
So there was a
you didn't see my feelings. I was fucking 30 bitches on her in the bed that we shared.
But that
Nigga,
don't
like
mean-
I was already checked out.
Hold on.
You can't hurt my feelings.
That don't mean shit.
No, it does mean it for me
Why?
because I'm
Sex is not a coping mechanism.
no, but I'm a lover and I'm respectful to women that I love.
Oh, Dito.
Come on, let's be for real though. Like even though it has nothing to do with the sex, right? Like if I feel a way about somebody, I respect them on a different level.
Okay.
And that's what I had to that's what I realized when after we broke up, is that I was asking you for something that I was never gonna give you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was asking you for a respect that you was never gonna get from me. You fucked that up, and there's no way you could get that back.
Okay.
So I realized after it was like I never respected you. Because if I did, I wouldn't have did those things or whatever. So you can't hurt my feelings. You ain't hurt my feelings. I felt like you kind of had one up. right? Because of the
So you
position
wanted
I
to
was
get back.
in. You get what I'm saying? You would have never did that
The
if
circumstance.
yeah, you would have never did that if I was here. You get what I'm saying? So now it's like, do it in my face. And then now when I'm here, you want to play victim. So that's what it was like. Do I burn you and the other person involved? And it was like, I lose everything because y'all niggas don't got nothing. You get what I'm saying? You send me back to the streets, I send you back to your mama house.
I
I
can't speak for you, Blue, but I think we misinterpreted because of how he handled it. He was very calm at one point, and it was just the way he was reacting to the situation. So we didn't know whether you was just harboring all those feelings and playing it
I've been
off.
hurt before too, though.
No, that was me. That was
We couldn't tell because you actually handled it pretty good.
Yeah, that was me suppressing what I really wanted to do.
Right.
What I really wanted to do, but I'm like,
said bombs over
I
Baghdad.
couldn't do that, right? It wouldn't even make no sense, right? Like it wouldn't even make no sense. But you didn't see me hurt. If I'm hurt, if I was hurt, I would have did it. You get what I'm saying? You see the difference?
Can I ask you this? Have you ever had a female hurt you, actually hurt you, and say, "Damn, bitch, you hurt my feelings"?
I did.
Yeah. Not in the sense of where they did some outlandish shit, but they might have said something that hurt my feelings.
What's outlandish to you?
Outlandish, like, or cheating or some shit like that. Like, I never experienced no shit like that.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
So
Like,
they said something that hurt your feelings?
Yeah, like, I'm sensitive. I'm mad sensitive.
I've been hurt by words as well.
Yeah, I'm mad sensitive.
They say
like,
sticks
you gotta watch what you say to me.
Yeah, they say sticks and stones may break your bones, but words may never hurt. That saying is not true. Hell no. I think that shit was just like some little melody.
No, I get what they was trying to say though.
I don't care nothing about none of that.
Because sticks and stones hurt you physically, like it could cause something to you.
But words may never.
But I have a question. How do you guys get hurt off of something that may not be true? So let's say if they trying to hurt y'all by saying, "Oh, you a bum ass."
Nah, you can't hurt me. No, I get hurt with the truth.
Oh.
Facts. It's not. Oh,
not an
say
insulting way.
Yeah. You can't insult me.
I would just be like, okay.
I'll get hurt.
You call me 10 bum ass niggas. I don't give a fuck about that.
I'll get hurt behind wishing something upon me because I'd never see you in that kind of light to actually even to even think that you would even fix your mouth to say certain things like that.
Yeah, that's
when you wish something upon me, because words, the power of the tongue is real. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So when you say certain things, just as well as it is good out there, there's evils just as well. You get what I'm saying? So just like how you can manifest the good, you can manifest the bad as well. So if you say something that's evil, clearly evil, that shit can manifest.
So you
I'm
throwing it
gonna
out
give
to
you
the
a perfect
universe.
example of that.
You get what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna say a name, but you know, R said something like, "I hope you die."
Oh, I just went through this.
But look. But you got death all around you.
Right.
Get what I'm saying?
Right. So that's like real. That can happen.
And then it's like, my nigga, like what?
Like she's manifesting that on you.
No, but then I can't never look at you the same.
Yeah.
Like
I
knew that girl for like 20 years, bro. You get what I'm saying? So it's like you talking about you talking about you hope I die.
I've had a situation.
What? Just cause like I don't succumb to how you feeling.
Right.
You hope I die.
That's crazy.
That shit. I told her I could never look at you the same. Like. You hoping I die is like I can't never trust you. I can't go to sleep around you. I don't know if you're gonna backdoor me.
To tap in,
shit like
to
that.
tap in, I feel as though like you got different levels of like anger, right? And rage and stuff like that. I feel as though that shit is no excuse to take to actually allow yourself or allow that anger to get that much up out of you to where you wish something upon somebody and then later on apologize because you was upset, you was mad, you felt as though that you wasn't being heard and all of that. That shit not cool, bro.
That shit
not cool,
You can't
bro.
come
No
back
reason
from shit
for
like
that.
that.
So would I be hurt? Hell yeah. I'll look at you and I swear to you, I'll say, hold that.
Facts.
Hold that. Stand on that. That's it. I'm not even gonna reciprocate. I'm not gonna reciprocate that, bro, because that's evil, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I would never, you know.
You know what I notice about myself, that I'm kind of cynical, sinister. Like I allow people to believe they could get back in my good graces just to fuck them up.
And to burn you.
Just to burn them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like I give you false hope that you could fix what you did. and the whole time I'm fucking you up.
You don't have no idea.
I've done that
Cause,
before.
cause I feel like I'm such a genuine person. Like, even though everybody got their shit with them,
right.
but I could say I never did nothing to nobody that didn't deserve it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm a truly genuine person. It's either I fuck with you or I don't.
Straight up.
Once you cross that line, it's no going back. But I'm so fucked up in the head that I allow you to think that you could make it right.
So you like tick for tack?
No, it's not that I like tit for tat.
It's not tit for tat.
Or getting your lick back?
No, in the Bible it says treat people how you want to be treated, right? So you treated me how you wanted to be treated, so I'm gonna help you.
But why not just walk away from it?
Cause that's not what the Bible says.
He said that's not what the Bible says.
Yeah, it says treat people how you want to be treated. So obviously, if you treating me a certain way, that means you want to be treated that way. That's how. Maybe it's a justification in my mind.
Right.
Maybe it's something I gotta.
What I'm saying is, like, what if a girl's getting on your nerves? Are you just gonna walk? Not say you're nervous. Like, she does something.
I
was not gonna say nervous, but like she does something, and you feel like, nah, I gotta get my lick back.
It depends on what
the
situation. It depends on
Honestly speaking, it depends on what the situation.
What does it depend on?
Like what she did, what she said. Like, it depends on that. Because if it's something to where you like, damn,
you put a lot of effort in for that.
Yeah, like I don't care what level of mad rage you in. How can you think and then fix your mouth to say?
For all this time that I've known Trey has said this countless of times. If a girl, what did you say? If a girl fucks on you, you gonna fuck her cousin. Is that what did you say?
Said that.
No, you said something along the lines.
I said if you play with me, I'm gonna do you 100 times worse. Like, don't play with me. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's not. That's one thing I would not do. I don't play with family members, friends, and shit. Like, it's too many bitches out here to be fucking the girls' friends or family members. Nobody can ever say I did that to them.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, but I'll fuck in your bed though. I do shit like that. Yeah, like I don't give a fuck. Shit like that. Like I said, I don't know no limits. You get what I'm saying? Cause it's like, if you could do that to a person that just a genuine person that comes with you to like with open arms and shit like that.
You're fucked up.
Like, whatever I got is yours or whatever. That's how I come to people. Like, if you come to me genuine, this is what it is. But once you cross that line, I gotta show you don't ever play with me.
That's a fact.
Ever. Cause you're gonna keep thinking you could do it. You gonna like you let niggas slide, they gonna think you Six Flags. It's not Six Flags, bro. But maybe that come from the street too, right? Cause I can't just let a nigga slap me. Cause then everybody else around gonna think they could slap me.
So maybe the viewers want to know, are you guys the type of guys that if your girl cheats, y'all gonna keep her around? If she's remorseful, or
it depends on how useful she is.
It
depends on how useful.
We want to hear how would individually.
Well, for me, it definitely depends on the dynamic of the relationship. I haven't had many girlfriends. You know what I mean? I have a lot of experience, but not a lot of girlfriends.
Yeah,
you know
we
what
know.
I mean? Don't do this to me, okay? Don't do that. But it depends on the dynamics. You know what I mean? So if you become that, I really fuck with you. You know, and if you did some fuckboy shit, am I gonna keep you? Like Trey said, I'm not really gonna look at you the same. I'm not gonna be able to. I'm gonna be honest with you. But then the love that I have for you is really, honestly, the main thing that still got you around. Honestly speaking, you know what I mean?
I ain't getting rid of a good bitch because she got a little bit of dick.
Yeah.
Like, it depends on what you do for me. It depends on what you do for me, or how valuable you have made yourself in my life, right?
Thanks.
So I gotta weigh the pros and cons. So, I mean, niggas cheat, bitches cheat, whatever. It's a thing. It's how you did it, why you did it, shit like that. A lot of things playing a factor.
If you did it on some type of you were vulnerable
or easily amused type shit, like shoulder to lean on, dick to suck shit.
You're out of here.
Like, you're.
But if you was in, let's say you went to Saint-Tropez, y'all was drunk and you got foreign niggas and shit, I might could look past that. I don't know. But if you like really set up, like got to know a nigga and gave you some, like, nah, you out of here.
Because you like him. Now you like him. Now you gotta go.
Because it's an emotional connection. See, for us, when we cheat, a lot of times a woman will ask why you did it, right? Why you did it.
We don't know. My dick got hard.
Yeah, it was just.
But you don't think there's really females out here that are just the same, that
No.
they're not doing it emotionally?
No, that's not in their nature.
You don't think that
No.
there's
That's
women?
not
No,
in their
because
nature.
none of y'all want to be by yourself. We don't care to be by ourselves.
I think I disagree.
Wow.
How?
I've seen some savage girls that they just don't.
What they sexual doesn't make the
you
rule.
seen what they showed you.
That's a fact.
But if no girl wants to be alone, you don't want to grow up and be alone with a single mother and a cat and a dog. You don't want to do that. Niggas don't care. We can buy pussy. We can do a whole bunch of things.
So you don't think there's women out here that will just be like, listen,
There
I just
are.
want to
No.
I feel as though there are some.
No.
Right,
However,
there are some.
I feel like there's some that convince themselves
without
that,
connection,
No.
Without emotional connection,
Yes.
I
I
don't
feel like there's some that just didn't know how to live their lives correctly, and they put themselves in a hole to where they're forced to think like that, right? So they may have been promiscuous when they were younger or whatever, right? So they fucked up their value. So now they looked at it as a whole or whatever, right? So they can't leave. Maybe they can't leave where they at or whatever. So now they just adapted.
They're conditioned that way to.
Yeah, they adapted like, yo, fuck it, I don't give a fuck. It's just a fuck. But really deep down inside, you want somebody to want you.
Mm-hmm.
You want somebody to want you. That's just not in y'all nature. Like
That's a
it's
fact.
And
not.
those are the
it's
ones that
not
are super
natural.
duper. And those are the ones that are super duper guarded.
Even hoes, bro. Even porn stars, they get married. They want a family. They want that shit. Like
That's
I don't
just in
believe
y'all.
there's no girl that's just
Y'all
out
nurturing.
here living like a savage. You've been conditioned to think like that. Just
so I
like
stand-
we was
I
talking
stand-
about
I
in the
stand
group
corrected
chat.
there.
You're not single by choice. You single by circumstance. Because if the nigga that wanted you if the nigga that you wanted you back, you wouldn't be single.
exactly.
I think I'm by choice.
No,
No.
you're not by choice.
That's the circumstance that
You're
you're
not
in.
by choice.
It's the
I am by
circumstance
choice.
that you're
It's
in.
just
not
Because
to
you went
bring
through
up
something, real
to
talk.
bring it up, but your last situation, right? You would still be in that if the nigga didn't do what he did.
That's a fact,
So
because
you're
you
not
speaking
single
highly
by
of that
choice.
individual.
It's the
You're single
circumstances
by
changes.
circumstance. The circumstance that he put you in,
Right.
have you single.
All right, not too much on me.
No, it's
No,
the truth.
it's just true.
No, we had to break that down because you're coming
No,
from.
I get it. I
Hold
get
on,
what
hold
you're
on,
saying.
hold on,
Okay.
because you're coming from a female's perspective, and that's very much so needed, right? Because of the circumstance within itself is the reason why you're making that choice. But what came
Right, because I didn't
first?
walk away. It was that.
Exactly.
Right.
So what gave you
Right.
the ability to make that choice? It's because of the circumstance.
I mean, but technically, I did walk away because when I found
It's
out,
still the circumstance, right? He did something to
But
I
make
could-
you
no,
walk
but
away.
exactly,
That's
if
a
it's a
circumstance.
That's a circumstance
Right.
But
he
where
put
you
in.
wanted to be was with him.
Right,
So you're
but-
not. That wasn't your choice to be
the
single.
choice was I could have stayed because if
Oh
he came
my
back
God!
and told
See
me,
Not
the
getting there.
delusion. The delusion. Here it goes. Start setting in. You wanted to be with that man, right? But he did something that made you walk away.
okay,
So the choice was to be with him, right? If you had a choice, you would be with him. But he made you walk away. So now you single by circumstance. You single because of what he did to you. But if you had it your way, you would be in a relationship.
straight up.
do you feel like you guys go through that too, or it's choice? for
Hell
you guys?
no. We have the choice. We determine relationships.
I ain't gonna
I could
lie,
go
we-
get
that's
married
fact.
tomorrow.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
I bet you can't.
Who wouldn't marry me? Who wouldn't? She going. If I be like, let's go to Vegas tomorrow, she going. She
For the
going.
viewers that can't see, I want to see a head nod. Would you? I need a head nod. Yes or no?
She's
Oh,
going,
man.
bro.
Cheese from
It's a giggle, so it might be a yes.
It's a
She's
cheese
going.
from
Listen,
ear to
all right,
ear.
listen to what I'm saying. Men, we control relationships, right? Y'all control the aspect of sex. We can't fuck y'all
unless you
say
give us the opportunity
Because that's
to
rape.
do so.
right,
Exactly.
right.
So
So,
it's the
so
same-
when
look
we
at the
say
same
no,
analogy.
that's single.
Facts.
That's single.
Yo, hold on, run that back. Run that
He
back.
said, so when we
Run that
say
back.
no,
That's rape.
He said you can't have sex with y'all if you don't want to, because if we do, then it'll be rape.
Right.
And when we say no,
you're single.
you're single.
We're single.
That's that.
So like this is just my honest opinion. I'm pretty sure there's men out here that could vouch for it. I could go get married tomorrow.
So can I.
No, you can't.
For a couple
You
thousand.
have to say yes.
No,
For a
no,
couple
no.
need a visa?
thousands?
No, it's a business exchange. So
Yeah.
he's marrying you.
Yeah,
stay,
pretty
So
much.
call a
to stay
nigga
in the-
right now.
To stay in the States.
Right? Call a nigga right now.
I could call a nigga right now. He'll say he
Call him.
married
Call
me.
him right now and see like, yo, let's go get
Don't
married.
call nobody
tomorrow.
from across the country neither. They need their
Nah,
green card.
don't
and all of
call
that.
nobody need a green
Yeah,
card.
don't do
Call
that.
a nigga that you like.
Yeah,
I
that
got
you
the
really
plug
digging.
behind me. She just came from DR. You got somebody?
Yeah, see?
Yo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Call a nigga that you like, that you want to be with, and tell him to marry you.
The nigga I like don't like me.
Exactly. That's my point.
You just made the point.
I know.
She said, I know. Defeat.
Don't know.
But that's the thing. Like,
Right.
See?
Fuck that nigga.
And that's the condition.
and that's how
That
it
is
starts,
condition.
right?
That's exactly how it
he
starts.
don't want me. Fuck these niggas.
Yup.
Fuck that. No, but I'm just
Oh,
saying,
okay.
right?
No.
No,
Okay.
but then
You know who?
look, then it goes again, right? Because y'all only control sex, y'all don't control relationships. So the next nigga, you fuck him. After you get the pussy, you start changing again. Then it's fuck that nigga, right? So
Right.
then it's always fuck these niggas. So you develop the thought process. Oh, yo, fuck these niggas. I'm just out here. I'm gonna get what I want, and I'm out of
But
here.
you know what?
But that's not really what you want. You want somebody to want you.
No, you know what's the crazy part? Because I'm around y'all so much and I know how y'all think and move. Y'all are kind of fake the exception of what we actually go through out here. These niggas really be selling you a dream and thinking, for example, my previous situation that you guys are aware of, he sold me a dream of, we gonna move to Houston. Well, I'm gonna buy a house. I wanna do this with you. He introduced me to his family, like on some like his kids group chat and all this other stuff, to come to find out he was using me and he had a whole
misusing.
shorty. Well, misusing, yeah. He had the other shorty, which is his main girl that I come to find out.
But I told you that.
Understandable, but that's what I'm trying to say, that he sold me a dream to make me think like,
And you bought it.
but what I'm trying to say is there's guys out here that will finesse the shit out of you.
And there's women out here to do the same thing.
Understandable. What I'm trying to say is the reason why we're like fuck niggas is because of these type of niggas that will do that. They
And
will
we're the
waste your
exception.
time. For example, if I posted on Instagram yesterday, a girl posted a meme saying that she was dating a guy for 7 months and a guy gonna ask her, why you single?
I seen that.
But the thing
That's
is,
beyond me.
See, no, what's beyond me is that y'all don't understand how much power y'all have.
Facts.
Right? So y'all putting it into the niggas saying, oh yeah, nigga sold me a dream. No, you bought the dream. Right? Because a nigga could try to sell you anything. You walk down the street, a bunch of people try to sell you shit, right? Yo, I got this, I got that. You walk. People
down.
always trying to sell something is what you buying,
Walk
right?
down
So,
Canal Street.
so a nigga could tell you, like for us, I could say in the opposite, right? Like we provide the dream, right? So one girl might not know what to do with the dream. So now we pull back a little bit. So the next girl might not get what the last girl just had type shit. But y'all go in and y'all give every nigga the same thing, thinking that the outcome is gonna be different. And sometimes you gotta pull back. You gotta get smarter. You gotta be like, yo, hold on. This nigga did this.
That's too much work.
How is it too much work? It's common sense.
Am I bugging?
So you want to?
You
What do you
bugging.
mean?
It's common
You're
sense. You
bugging.
bugging.
So you want to keep getting
Bugging.
burnt?
You just gonna keep getting
getting
You're
burned.
just gonna keep getting burnt.
Look, you go. This is this.
Hold
he
on, I gotta
basic-
take a wee wee. Y'all can
Because he's basically saying like
I
if
thought
a
they was gonna be on my
nigga.
side.
Nah.
It ain't no woman
It's
power
not,
shit.
because
Right is
basically
right
he's saying
and wrong
like-
is wrong and
yeah.
dumb is dumb and smart is smart. That was dumb.
Because
That's
basically,
dumb.
like if a nigga selling you a dream, just step back. Hold on, let me make sure.
Well, I think I'm learning that now.
You think? Or
I am.
Or are you? Because when you do the same thing and expect different results, that's insanity. So if you're not tapped
Well,
in,
yeah, no, I think now, yeah.
Yeah, but you think.
Yeah.
You seem real
Unsure.
unsure. So it's either you do or you don't. At the end of the day, real talk, at the end of the day, if you're gonna do something, right? If you're gonna deal with somebody, right? First of all, you can't pull up to every set the same. You can't. You can't pull up like, all right, say if you're an actor, does an actor or actress pull up to every scene the same? No. There's different roles that you gotta play. You get what I'm saying? In order to get to that goal. And the goal is to finish the finish line, right? The end of the movie. You know what I mean? It's the same thing with an encounter when you're encountering another individual. That person has a different energy. That person has a different energy. But both of them individuals are wonderful in their own entity.
So can I ask y'all something?
What's up?
Why are y'all single at y'all grown age?
This is a choice right now. Honestly speaking,
Why y'all say grown age? Age has nothing.
I don't
to do
feel
with
as though.
grown.
Well, I don't feel as though.
I'm not
age-
saying that.
No, the viewers want to know. The reason why I'm asking this is because as of now, like lately, us women in our 30s, we say that. Like back in the days, like our parents were like already in love and established in their early 20s. Obviously times has changed. So you got men that are 38, 39, damn near pushing 40, 42, and they're like still living a single.
Might still be indecisive or might have
Right.
just
So
got...
but my question is not, we're not talking about the next person. I want to know.
I'm talking about me.
Yeah, I want to know about why you're single. Why is Trey single?
So
Why
for
are
me,
you? Yeah.
So for me personally, I just got out of a situation. You know what I mean? And I don't and this is something that y'all women do. This is one of the dumbest things. Y'all jump from relationship to relationship and never have no you time. What?
No, I don't think that's.
No,
I don't think
I've been
that's.
single
Just,
for
I
4
don't think that's
years.
just women though.
No,
Yeah.
all right,
Niggas
all right.
do that. I'm guilty of that.
All right, cool.
I've been guilty.
All
of
right,
that
cool.
before.
She was just like me, 10 years relationship. She's been single since. I myself.
Okay, cool. So my thing is answering the question directly, right? I feel as though after a situation, you really need regrouping. You need to recalibrate all of that, reevaluate all of that. You know what I mean? And especially if your emotions, your heart was tapped in onto it, you need, just like how it took you some time to actually become emotionally available, you need time now to double back. You
So
get
that's
what
why
I'm saying?
you're
And get
single.
back, hell yeah, I'm taking my time and I'm having my free time. It's my free time.
What about J-Rocc?
Pretty much like the same. It's like I feel, for instance, like you said, you just need time just to get yourself together. And I went through the same thing. I had to get myself together. Not only that, I learned a lot about me, just by me being by myself. And because when you're with someone, you don't really get to focus on you.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, I learned there's a lot of shit I'm just not going to tolerate. And so far, it's just certain women I come across, they end up in that, oh, I'm not tolerating this.
What are you not tolerating?
There's things I'm not tolerating. What do you mean?
Specify.
Ladies want to know. Come
yeah,
on.
like what?
For instance, the communication. Like I hate a female that be trying to, like, first of all, women is very powerful. So I hate the women that be trying to make, like, seem like nothing ain't really bother them, but it really is. But then your actions now show that you bothered, but you saying you not. It's like, speak, communicate that.
Okay.
I'm not a mind reader. And then I'm not about to play one. Like, speak.
Right.
But you, oh no, I'm good. But then now you doing shit in your actions to show you not. Mm-hmm. And then just off of that, like, oh yeah, I ain't dealing with that. Like,
Right.
you done for.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
you could have just communicated that, and we could be able to get past certain things. Like, give me my day, give me my day in court. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Pull me up on my charges.
And I think it comes with age too. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
But she said something about like in our grown.
No, you see the memes where it be like, oh, you can't play with niggas over 30. They be ready to cut you off over everything.
Right. One little bad.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So it's like,
so wait, but what about you? What it is for you? Why are you?
For me, it's observation, right? Like I learned so much from being alone. People always ask like, yo, why you do things by yourself, or how can you do that, or whatever, because I know, like, I get to learn myself. I want to get deep right now because I think it's needed, but especially coming from gang situations or being around niggas or being around a bunch of women and shit like that, right? You never get the time to evaluate yourself. So all the energies around you, let's say I always get into fights when I'm with my niggas, but when I'm by myself, I don't get into no problems, right? So you gotta start understanding the energies that you attract, right? So being by yourself, you get to understand what you attract. Right? Like, is this me attracting this, or is everything around me attracting this? Right? So when I understand what I'm attracting, I could work on myself. And I could be like, oh, you know what? I don't want to attract that. I got to fix this. I got to fix that, or whatever. Because sometimes when you in groups or whatever, like my last relationship, I met her based off of who I was chilling with. You get what I'm saying? Who I was around. I would have never met that bitch by myself. We don't chill in the same places. You know what I'm saying? We don't be in the same spaces. Like I said before in the last podcast, I would have never met her. So I be by myself to understand what energies I'm attracting or whatever. So in being by myself, I learned so much about me. You get what I'm saying? I learned about me. This way I could teach the person that I'm dealing with about me. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Because a lot of people can't tell you about themselves. Mm-hmm. You ask them, niggas like, oh, I chill at home. I don't do too much. It's like, what are you into? Right. What do you like? Right. Like,
they'll beat
you know what I'm saying?
What
turns you on? What turns you off? Shit like that. Mm-hmm. Even down to sex. right? Like a woman would be like, oh, a nigga ain't make me come. Did you tell him what you like?
Facts.
Y'all sit there and assume that niggas just supposed to have
know.
all the answers. Oh yeah, a nigga's just supposed to know I like flowers. A nigga's supposed to know I like this. How? Just cause every other girl like that, you different. I don't want you to treat me like every other nigga, cause I'm not him. You get what I'm saying? So being by myself, I learn myself and I learn how to articulate what I want, what I don't want, what I'm willing to deal with, what I'm not willing to deal with, shit like that. So the time that I have to myself is to educate me and educate the person that I'm potentially going to deal with. You get what I'm saying? Because I got to get to know me.
One of the best things that I did while I was away, I'm not going to lie, is get in tune with self. That's the best thing that I've done. And within coming home and just dealing with people and just jumping back into reality, you know what I mean? I was better able to articulate myself, you know what I mean? Because that's something that I wasn't able to do. I was able to work on my delivery, even though my delivery wasn't still at its best, but these are key points.
Right.
Like you say, now when you're in close quarters with a partner, how to deal with you.
Right.
Like, listen, this is some of the things that I know that I need work on, but these are some of the things that I know that I got down packed. So this is how I know we can always be able to mesh if we can always meet middle with this.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So I love my me time.
I think
love this shit.
that's what made me. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, y'all know from a young nigga, I've always been on my own. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to go to jail by myself. I had to go to group homes by myself. So I always left my comfort zone. So it left me open to the elements. So now I'm getting to know me, right? Like, my niggas ain't around, my block ain't around. How you gonna move in this situation? How you gonna act in this situation or whatever? You get what I'm saying? So it's like, once you get to know that, you can maneuver through life, relationships, and everything. You can
So
navigate
much more easy.
everything more on the sound level than just surface. Because a lot of our opinions, a lot of our views are society based. It's based from the people around you.
Society
You know what I'm
driven.
saying? Like, you don't even know what you really like. Like, let's say if you went on a trip by yourself, you wouldn't even know what to do because you depend on your peer group so much. You know what I'm saying? To make these decisions for you, or like, yo, what we doing? Yo, you call your friends, yo, what we doing Friday or whatever. That's why I'm by myself, because I can have fun by myself. I know what I could do. I just went on a whole mission by myself. I slept in the car. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that is just fun for me because I just be like, yo, I push myself to limits. I get myself out of my comfort zone. And I think everybody needs to do that.
Should do that, definitely.
Needs to do that, right? Your views is just, a lot of our views, not just, it's me too. A lot of our views are based off of society and the things around us. And we don't really know ourselves, and we're all individual. We got individual fingerprints. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, you're an individual. Get to know yourself.
But that jumps right back to another episode that we have in regards to me saying, like, a lot of individuals have identity crisis to where they don't know who they are.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? They really don't know. So they go on social media, or they have to be around people, you know what I mean?
Try to find their self
for validation.
Or they're on social media, they're getting an image. They're getting their views from social media. Like, a bitch will post, she got a dozen roses or 3 dozen roses, and be like, oh yeah, my man should do that for me too. Why? Why? Let's make it make sense. What am I doing this for you for, or whatever? You get what I'm saying? So, like I said, men are provisionaries, right? So that's why I'm single, or that's why I'm by myself, or why I'm trying to find something, right? Because it's like, we provide. I have the house, the kids, and the dog, right? And you give it to somebody that don't deserve it. So now the next person, you gotta be like, what can she do
to get that?
Y'all, I don't think y'all work on that same frequency.
So let me ask y'all, what would it take for each of you to say, fuck it, this is the girl I want to be with? Like, what does it take?
We already know that off top.
So when you meet a female off the rip,
Mm-hmm.
The same way, you know how they say that us girls, we know if you're fuckable, if we gonna fuck you, which is true. You guys feel like you'll see a female just based off first interaction?
Yes.
Conversation.
Like I said, y'all control sex. We control relationships.
So for each of you.
Hold on. Run that tape back.
What would it take for you to say, fuck it? So you see how you saying you're single by choice, right?
Mm.
You're finding yourself or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
What would it take for a female for you to be like, fuck it, this is the person I want to be with? Like, fuck everything I'm doing. Like, this is the person
There's a few factors for me. There's definitely.
So that's what I want to touch on.
Yeah, for me, there's definitely a few factors. First thing first, what we were just explaining in regards to knowing how to deal with me, being open. You know, like expressing.
You just changed the goalpost because you ain't say that.
Yeah, because that's why.
But that wasn't the initial thing. You was like,
first thing first.
First things first. Like, we already know. Like, we already know.
That's what I'm saying. What would it take?
And that's why I said, hold on.
Right.
Because I don't already know as soon as
I already know.
But that's what I'm saying. It's
you know why? Because I know myself. Like I said.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. It's different. So, but what? Fuck it, whether it's the first link or just in general.
Okay, got you.
What would
in
it
general,
take? Yeah, what would it take?
Oh, in general, then yes, I would already know. But just on that first, because I'm still,
I think it's the same thing.
Look, I pick the brain. I pick at the brain. Why? Is because that's the thing that's I go for mental stimulation. Period. I know that's a two-way street. I know if I captivate your mind and you captivate my mind, we got a longer chance, or we got a stronger chance on going the longer haul. You get what I'm saying? It's mental stimulation. It's not the physical, the fat ass, the curvaceous body and all of that shit. That's an ad. You get what I'm saying? But it's the mental. Knowing how to knowing how to have a conversation. You know what I mean? Really like keep a conversation.
But I don't think that's a good gauge, right? Because
why not?
Because you playing mental gymnastics. Right? When you meet a chick and you talking to her or whatever, you trying to game her. Right? Like, you gaming her and she might be witty enough to game you back and she telling you what you want to hear, this and the third. But I think it's off of connection. Like, I already...
How do you get a connection, though?
I think like this, right? Like how they say a woman already know if she gonna fuck you or not. You just could fuck that up. A nigga already know if he wants you or not, or if he gonna fuck with you or not.
I disagree.
You just could fuck that up.
I disagree.
But I think Blue is going based off quality.
Yes, no, because why are you approaching her if you don't see nothing in her?
That's not true.
Why?
That's not
true.
I'm
gonna tell you to why. Me, that don't make sense.
I'm gonna tell you why it makes sense.
Wait, run that
why
back.
are you approaching her
if you don't see nothing in her?
If you don't see nothing in her, you can't. The only thing.
But you're gonna determine that whether you're gonna fuck her or you gonna want something with her.
No, she determines that.
All right, so listen.
I already determined by me talking to you. I already determined that I want you. How far I'm gonna take it with you?
It's gonna determine what?
It's how. It's how
gonna determine
that's what
what?
we want to know. What does it determine?
What do you mean?
Like, what is it going to determine how far you're going?
What determines the
how you move? How you move? Not what you say. Not what you say.
No.
For you, it's how you move.
Yeah,
it's how you move.
But how you move it stems from what though? Your mental.
No, it don't.
Yes,
it
does.
don't. No, it don't. Cause she just said niggas sell dreams all the time.
That's niggas. So, we're not talking about them.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
No, it's the same thing, right? For a woman and a man, it's mental gymnastics. We like, yo,
I like playing mental gymnastics.
Just crazy. Say that. Just say that, but don't say because a bitch can say anything just like a nigga can say anything.
All right, but if you want to categorize...
A girl can tell you, oh yeah, I cook, I do all this or whatever, you get it, she don't do none of that shit.
Right.
So that's not what your mental is.
But this is
because your mental could be on bullshit.
All right, but this is what you're interpreting it, right? You're interpreting it as mental gymnastics. That person is saying one thing and then can possibly do something totally different.
That's what we talking about.
No, that's how you interpreted it. Where I was getting at, because you didn't allow me to finish, sir.
Okay.
Right?
Go ahead.
Okay. Where I'm getting at is like, it's mental stimulation, and how I'm stimulated is not more so what you're saying. It's your actions that's following up behind that. So everything that you say, I'm
now you're changing the goalpost.
No, I'm not, because you just said that it's not an individual.
No, you said it's mental stimulation.
Hold on. I said mental but my mental stimulation comes from how we articulate, right, and how you move.
The actions
behind that. That's the connection. You said that you don't feel as though that's a good gauge, and you didn't.
No, I said the mental is not a good gauge, so or what a person is saying is not a good gauge.
But that's not where I was coming from, and that's not what I said. It wasn't about what a person is saying.
Okay,
it's mental stimulation.
Maybe you're right. Well, we leave it up to the audience.
Yeah, we're gonna leave it up to the goddamn audience, because I know what I'm saying.
You said I like mental stimulation, and
so y'all want a smart female that cooks and is business driven? Like what?
Nah, you could be stupid.
This
You
nigga's
could be
on his own.
Yeah, I don't know about
Nah,
that.
He's on his own.
Listen. The thing is, right? Well, I'm gonna speak for myself.
Please,
right?
do.
Yes.
Yeah, you could be stupid. I don't give a fuck. You just gotta be willing to. You gotta be willing to learn, right? Like,
So you don't like a know-it-all girl.
no, you can know it all.
Okay.
You gotta prove that you know it all. But what I'm saying is, you could be stupid. You could be smart. It doesn't matter, right? You just gotta be willing to learn, and you gotta be open-minded.
A team player.
And you got to be willing to be led. Because I see a lot of girls say this. It's like, niggas don't know how to lead, this, that, and the third. No, maybe you don't know how to be led, bitch. You know? Because I have a lot of success stories, right? There's women that could say, yo, he put me through college. There's women that could say, he helped me start
Not
a business.
the testimonies.
There's men that could say, oh, yeah, like, that nigga did this, right? So if it's not working for you, maybe you don't know how to be led. Or maybe you just don't work under my leadership, whatever it is. But y'all test that to a nigga not knowing how to lead, and that's not true. Because you could take a nigga that train horses, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he get one horse that just he can't break. That mean he don't know how to train horses?
So you prefer a submissive woman?
No. It has nothing to do with being submissive. See, I hate those titles. It don't have nothing to do with being submissive, because we could both be submissive. You could say something and it could hold the same weight as me saying something.
Okay, well, at least you're saying that. Not a lot of guys could say that they're submissive.
Yeah, like my bitch could tell me something and I could just take it and do it.
What about J-Rocc?
I don't feel as though that's being submissive. I just feel as though that's
understand, like a mutual understanding.
That's understanding.
No, there's some men that are egotistical and they say I can
just
because
I want you to know your place don't mean I'm egotistical, right? We are a team. So if you play sports, if you do any team, even if you go get
Everybody
a job, you have a role.
Mm-hmm.
So it has nothing to do with ego. Mm-hmm. And I want y'all to stop using that narrative too. Just because a nigga wants you to follow, or just because a nigga wants you to play your position, that he's egotistical or he's controlling. No, we are a team, right? If you're the best person for that job, then cool, I could follow you.
Facts.
Well, let your viewers know that team for you is not 50-50.
What you mean?
Do you believe in 50-50?
We went over that.
Yeah, first of all, I hate that conversation.
That's why I brought it up, because he said team. Team is not 50-50.
I think that's fake 50-50, because like, there may be some times where I could be 70%,
right,
and she could be that, or it could be times where I'm 30%. There's no such thing as 50-50.
I told you, I believe in a man paying all the bills and doing all of that. I believe in that. But that don't mean you do whatever you want with your money. So if I'm paying all the bills, that means you should have a bank account full. We should have a bank account full.
Facts.
If you know this nigga's paying all the bills, why don't you have no money? That don't make no sense. So if I'm paying all the bills, that means your bank account should be stacked.
So
if we ever fucked up,
you got it.
We got it.
And if I come to you with a business plan, you should have the startup course. That's how I feel. Yeah, I'm paying for everything else. So you don't even got to worry about that. We're going to always have the roof over the head. There's food in refrigerators, clothes on the back. Bills are paid. Shit is good money.
Right.
So now we have to set up another stream of income. I have a plan.
See, and that's the point that I'm at now in life, right? Right? Like, I could take care of a woman, but now you got to prove to me that you're worth that. It's like, yeah, you know it's there. You're not blind. You can see, right? But it's like, you got to work for that now, because I done gave it up too easy before, thinking like, all right.
You gave up the box too easy?
The bag.
The bag.
The bag. I was a shelter. I told y'all before I was a shelter. Shit like that. You know, I'm a visionary, man. I'm a visionary. I see potential. But now you gotta show me. Fuck me seeing it. I wanna see it for real. I gotta see it with my eyes. I don't believe no more.
Do you have icks? And like, what is your biggest ick of a woman? Like, you be like, nah.
You mean like pet peeve?
Yeah, it's like an ick. Like, you're like, nah. As soon as I see this, I'm out. I'm out of here.
Oh, red flags?
Yeah.
Closed-mindedness.
Facts.
I can't deal with that.
Closed-minded.
A one that I can't even talk to. It's oh no. Matter of fact, what is it?
Well, the ones that just think they'd be dead wrong and cannot never admit they're
wrong
wrong.
and strong.
Accountability?
Yeah. Don't complain about everything. I don't listen. My thing is this. I don't want to have to explain everything to you, if that makes sense. Like, if I'm doing something, it's everything that I'm doing that it's just, I have to break everything down.
To
I gotta
like
break
the
everything.
simplest form.
Yeah, like that means that your mind is not working. It doesn't work. You can't just be able to sit there and be like, oh, all right, cool. I get where you're coming from. But I gotta break everything down. So everything that I do is just a big misinterpretation to you, huh?
Facts.
Like, nah, that's one of my icks.
Women that have icks, or people in general that have icks for everybody, is not looking at everybody as individuals. What you may do, she can't do. You get what I'm saying? So it might be different. Like for me, every woman, I treat everybody as an individual. What get me mad with this girl may not get me mad with this girl.
That's a fact.
So I don't have like universal icks except for like open-mindedness. If you just stuck in your ways and you just see the world how you see it, I can't deal with that.
Damaged goods.
Yeah, the world is too vast for you to be thinking one way. It's stern as I am.
Or to be stuck in your ways.
Yeah, as stern as I am, or as, as straightforward as I am, I still look at other people's perspectives. You know what I'm saying? I still understand like how other people live life. So if you can't understand, like understanding is a universal ick. You can't look beyond yourself, then I got a problem with that.
No, that's a fact. It's damaged goods.
Damaged goods.
Yeah, don't
that
bring
shit is a real thing.
Yeah, heal before you get over here, bitch.
Don't come to me looking for happiness. Come to me happy.
You're not saving
That's a fact.
Nah,
don't come to me looking for happiness. Come to me happy.
You should be happy already, because it's like, now, if I'm not happy, but you're looking for me to make you happy, then what's going to happen? That's going to be a big
I don't agree with that.
What?
You don't got to come happy.
Nah, I feel that way. Come healed. That's
no,
the same
come
thing.
Healed. That don't mean you happy.
Nah, all right. So listen, if you're looking for...
Well, let's say healed. But don't come to me with looking for some type of...
So if my mood changes, your mood gonna change? If I come to you and my mood changes, your mood is supposed to change?
Sometimes.
Why? How?
What? Because you can fuck up my energy.
How?
Bro, come on, don't do that.
I'm asking.
If a nigga come in here on bullshit...
That's if a nigga, I'm talking about your partner.
No, even if a bitch come in here on bullshit, the whole energy gonna change.
So you just meet somebody, right?
No, we not talking about that.
That's what we were just talking about.
I just said... She did. She said, do you have icks? Don't change the goalpost. Don't do that.
Come to me happy. Nah, come to me happy.
You could come healed. You don't... Because everybody ain't necessarily happy, right? Like, I don't expect you to be happy. I could add to your happiness. I could help you find your happiness, but don't depend on me for your happiness.
But that's what I'm getting at.
That's the same thing. No, it's not the same thing.
Yes, it is.
That's not what you were saying.
That's the same thing, sir.
Okay.
It's the second time you misinterpreted my
No,
this
is the second time you ain't know how to articulate
No, sir. No, sir. You just want to cut me off.
No, just because you got...
Just because you closed the chapter don't mean that we don't have a whole book still to read. Just because you've been in jail
and read books don't mean that you're making sense, motherfucker. Sometimes you ain't making sense.
I'm making sense.
It's to you.
I mean, listen, I got a lot of individuals out there that can relate as well.
That's what I'm saying.
To me.
It's the same thing with bitches.
So I want to know, y'all ever had that one female in your life you felt like she was the one that got away?
No.
That you look back at it today and you're like, damn, I shouldn't have fucked that up?
No.
You never had that.
No, bitch.
Maybe you're the problem.
Bitch, you at where you at?
You
I had one.
Yeah.
You had one that got away?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Do you know where she's at today?
Yep.
She's doing good? She got a family?
Yeah.
She married? Got a family?
She got a family, but, you know.
Or not necessarily got away.
You wish it was you, huh?
I mean, something like that.
Don't look at me.
No, I'm just saying something like that. But, you know, it is what it is. I fucked it up, but...
Oh, you fucked it up.
Most definitely.
Okay.
I can own up to my wrongdoing. Most definitely. I ain't know what I had.
Till it was gone.
There you go.
Or not necessarily got away, but just probably fucked up the dynamics to where it'll just never be, so it'd probably never be the same again. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess then, that's still getting away, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, I never had that. I mean, I probably felt that in a situation, but I'm a strong believer in what's for you is gonna be for you. because I felt that way. Like, yo, that's the one that got away. And they come back. And then when you get them back, it's just like, oh, nah, I don't want that. Right? So it might be situational. Like, it's just in the moment. Right? Like, you fucked up. And that's your guilt. Like, damn, I fucked that up. But she really wasn't for you. Or they wasn't really for you. That's just my personal opinion. Because like I said, I didn't had one that I felt like got away. She came back. Had a whole family, married, all that, came back. And it just didn't work. It wasn't for me.
I feel like once they leave and then they double back,
it's a different type
no,
of
it's not.
energy.
It's not that it's.
But that's
like
the problem. I'm not saying
I
the
feel
ones
like
that double back. I'm talking
it-
about the ones that that's it. Once that chapter's
yeah,
closed,
that's what I'm saying.
It's death row.
This is definitely death row.
Yeah, it's death row. What you mean?
But definitely, to answer your question, I definitely had that.
No, I never had that.
Definitely
I never
had
experienced that.
Yeah.
J-Rocc, you look a little hurt. You okay?
I'm chilling.
Okay.
Listen, I'm chilling, man.
Make sure we didn't open no wounds.
Nah,
shit.
listen, I'm healed.
Yo, that's a long ass cab, Big. So
yo, dead,
for real.
yo.
Cause you could have been right here.
no, that was crazy.
Yo, right here.
I'm right
Yo,
here.
bro.
Yeah, no, you
Yeah,
did, but
he
you know,
really said he was
Nah,
getting
he
in the
said-
cab.
That was 2 hours ago.
And we're about to wrap up the show in about 3 minutes.
Well, listen, it's been a wonderful
I
time.
can't wait to hear this story.
Well,
Yo.
listen,
Yo,
yeah.
cuz.
That's a good impersonation.
Yo, my fault.
No,
cuz.
you're not closing out the show. I'm closing out.
You closing? No, bitch, you started the
never
show.
gonna
I'm
close the
closing out the show. You can ad lib.
No, you can't.
Take off.
Nah,
can't.
maybe
This
let's
is
give
my
him
last
the honor.
show.
Let's give him the
Here.
honor.
This is not your last show. It's
Here.
Just, about to say, because on the next, maybe not the next episode, but on one of these, y'all gonna see the futuristic.
Actually,
thing.
well, we could just actually zoom him in.
That's what we was gonna do from the gate. So he
Okay.
was definitely gonna be.
You a
here.
little sassy today. Relax.
I'm not sassy. I'm just telling you what it is.
He's
you
just
got
mad.
pussy
He's
skin
just
right
mad
now.
because he got a curfew. Listen,
That's a
y'all.
fact. Got a curfew.
Listen, y'all. No, I want to thank everybody in this room.
Say it louder, bitch.
I don't have to. I'm gonna talk this to a mic. Pause. Get your life together. It's a show business. You know, I have to speak loud. Good for whispering this shit. Hear me. Nah, but I want to thank everybody in this room for the opportunities, the love, the support, the appreciation. A lot of niggas say they don't get their flowers while they alive. I get my flowers all the time. Like I said, I can never say I don't get supported or niggas, you know. It's tough for me. I never experienced nothing like this. I don't know how to feel. I don't know what to feel.
You want to cry?
Nah, I don't feel that yet.
Oh,
I don't feel that yet. I might tonight.
all right, bet. FaceTime me, man. FaceTime.
I might. Well, if you miss it, you miss it. You shouldn't have got on that shit. But
Don't start your shit.
yeah, like everything has led us to here, and I'm grateful for that. No matter how bittersweet it is, no matter how I may go, I'm thankful for everything and everybody in my life at this point. Thankful for y'all, the viewers, everythings, the nothings. Yeah, and wait till the next episode. I know my brother's gonna bring it.
You know that. You know that.
And I'm gonna jump right back in when it's my time.
Yeah,
But,
season 2 starting off strong.
yeah,
fact.
thank y'all. Thank everybody.
Well, you are most welcome.
Thank y'all. The
that-
fuck you crying for? Tuck your dick in.
Yo, but just short and simple, man. You know, we didn't started this shit. You know what I mean? Sandbox flow with this shit. You know how that go.
Literally.
Literally, in real life though. And it's just another chapter, man. You know, I love you for free, cuz I'm always just one call away. You know how that shit go. Don't call me from over there because I can't get over there. You get what I'm saying? However, you know.
I never call niggas for the bullshit. I always call niggas for the money.
All right, cool.
The bullshit I'm gonna get through by myself.
He said, but when the plan comes,
Yeah, the money
When
come.
when you see that group call, you just
Yeah,
better answer.
just answer that shit.
But listen, man, real talk, cuz I love your soul. You know that. Love your fucking soul. You've been a phenomenal individual. I'm definitely giving you your flowers. I give you my appreciation all the time. So this shit ain't nothing new.
Right.
Just keep doing what you've been doing, as you already know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Continue to be the individual that you've always been. Phenomenal individual.
Yes,
A phenomenal brother. Phenomenal father. You get what I'm saying? And fuck the bullshit, man. On to the next motherfucking chapter.
Oh man,
You know that?
We
2
gonna
fingers
turn
in
it
the
up.
thumb, nigga. You know where we
That's a
from.
fact. He said
You know that?
just the next life coming up. So
Yeah.
it definitely been an experience. Like we done experience every aspect of life together, and that shit dope. Because like you said, not too many niggas can say they done that.
Right.
We done experienced the fucking downfall, the greatnesses, the happy times, the hard time, like mad shit.
Mm-hmm.
And most people can't say like I got a collective group like that. And for me to have one, and how we just all just. It's crazy because we all mad different, but put us together, we the same. And that shit is crazy. I be fucking people up, be like, yo.
I think we the only men group that actually hug each other.
They be fucked up like, yo, I don't understand because you like this, he's like that, but they be like, yeah, they be like, when we see how y'all move and how y'all are, it's just like y'all all one. I'm like, exactly, because we are. You heard drumline?
One band, one sound.
One sound.
Nah, like I said, like I never, even when I felt like I was different, y'all niggas never made me feel like that. And I'm saying that as a collective, not just y'all in this room, but just like my whole friend group. When everybody was like, yo, that nigga's weird, this nigga's this, y'all was like, what? That nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's Trey. You get what I'm saying? So like, even when the times when niggas was like, yo, that nigga's gay, that nigga's this, that nigga's that, y'all stood there at a time when niggas wasn't like that. You get what I'm saying? So like, y'all gave me the confidence to be free, just be myself. You get what I'm saying? And that shit is rare.
Even when you had the Lenny Kravitz shirt on.
Yeah, everything. Like,
said,
nigga, when I was out
13
man, with nose rings and
Yeah,
doing the weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, niggas thought was weird and then they wound up doing
it.
When I was, you know what I'm saying? When I was the first nigga in the hood with Vans and, skateboard
Boys.
shoes and
Facts.
niggas just thought I was a weirdo and y'all niggas just stood by me, and that's rare, bro. Like, I don't see that. I see niggas I can't never say I got picked on. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't have those stories. I don't have that success story where it's like, yo, I wasn't accepted, I wasn't this. I don't have that. I can't even fake that. Like, yo, I had to go through this in my hood or whatever. Like, niggas accepted me for who I was from day one and allowed me to transcend to put that to the world or whatever. So I thank y'all for the confidence. I thank y'all just for standing by me. Like I said, not just the niggas in this room, but my whole peer group. You know what I mean? And we're gonna take it to the next level. I got no choice.
180%.
You know what I'm saying?
You
got something to say, Big Dick?
Y'all know I'm mad emotional. I'm already crying over here in the corner.
Yeah.
What you got to say?
I just seen you doing
Because it's time it's wrap up time. But I mean, I always give him his flowers. And Trey, we fight literally like siblings. But definitely since the first day I met you, like, I already knew, like, nah, this nigga's family. Like, this is somebody's gonna be in my life forever. And you definitely opened a lot of doors for me. I wouldn't be Deeisavibe. I give it to you. I give it to you. You and J-Rocc probably the only people I can say I wouldn't be Deeisavibe if it wasn't for y'all. But you definitely gave me that push of opening that door for me. You said, bitch, run. You know, you didn't have to go into every room with me, but you gave me that outlet, and I'm forever grateful for you. Because, there's been days that I've been down. And, I mean, I know some people look at me like, why is she crying or whatever? But people don't really understand the dynamic me and Trey have. Like, Trey really saw me at my lowest. And he brought me back to reality when sometimes I felt like giving up. Like, really giving up. And he kind of was like, bitch, tuck your dick in. Like, I would be crying. I'm like, I'm a girl. Be gentle. And he would be like, nah, toughen the fuck up.
Straight up.
And I needed that. I needed that reality. And it's the type of protection I needed all my life. Since the minute I lost my mom, like, he's made me feel like I still got that hope of protection. And I don't want to cry, bitch, but I love you. I really do love you. And just thank you for everything.
On her.
Thank you, Optimus Prime.
Good.
You know that.
To infinity and beyond.
You know that.
Side.